Welcome to Bryer's Music Showcase. I'm Bryer Cisneros, and this is something a little bit different. What I'm going to be doing today is, I guess you would call a room tour. Of course, I am only going to be talking about mainly this corner here because, some people in the VC like to show off their music rooms and stuff like that, show what they have. All my music stuff is kind of, like I said, just regulated to this one corner. So I could show you the rest of my room, but honestly, you don't want to see that because my room right now is kind of a mess. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to here because this is what you mainly see in my videos, and so this kind of gives you a chance to get a deeper look at it. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm only gonna be talking about like from this point all the way to probably the base. We'll end off with the base. So here we go. So we'll start, I guess, the chair first. So it's just a standard desk chair, nothing too special about it. I hope to one day update it to get one of those like chairs that can like recline to almost a 180-degree angle. That would be pretty cool, especially with my bad back. So that would be good. But for right now, I'm fine with this one for now. So let's talk about over here because you kind of see this on the side of every video. So basically, it's just a standard cabinet. It's just full of clothes. As you can see, it has a lot of my band shirts. That's pretty much the first layer. Some kind of white shirts underneath. Then here you have shirts that don't have anything to do with music. Like here's this like Pikachu one, and here are my sweaters that you saw during Christmas. See, you don't see the cat right now, but here's a different one, and this one you can see this one's reindeer. Then we have like stuff like underwear, pajamas, stuff like that. Then you have socks underneath. So that's kind of where my clothes are. So now we move up here. Now it's just not a whole lot, just some books that I just put here. And here, of course, is my hat that I almost dropped it. That I wear in pretty much every video. I have no idea why I decided to wear a hat. I guess basically, I think from what I remember, I was having a bad hair day, so I was like, let's just put a hat on, and I've been wearing one ever since. So yeah, moving on. So move back to the books. Just a bunch of different stuff. There's like no like theme or anything. Like this is a little dirty, but this is the best we could do. This is I think this is a visual novel or a graphic novel. Yeah, it's a graphic novel. I actually had to buy this because it was for an assignment for school. I still have it. It's a pretty good read. I enjoyed it. Okay, and then we have some music. My only like music related books I have, and this is the Rush series by Martin Popoff. And each book talks about a different era of the band. Of course, this takes place during the 70s. I'll just put down here. Then we have Limelight, which talks about the 80s. Then you have Driven, which is the 90s onward till Neil's passing. So, for very good read. I really enjoy reading these types of books. And then you have these books. You have Killing Kennedy and Killing Lincoln. I actually read these in 5th grade, actually. So, I was kind of in a president kick. I don't know, I liked learning about presidents and stuff like that. So I bought some books about some big moments in history. I've not read these since, by the way, so I can't remember if they were good or not. But from what I remember, I enjoyed reading them. I mean, they're written by Bill O'Reilly, and depends on your opinion on him. I don't really watch his show, honestly. I know my mom did back in the day. We have some Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. I've been a huge fan when I was a young kid. I pretty much have all the books, even the latest one, which I have right here. Yep, there's just something nostalgic for the series for me. Not every book is going to be like a home run, but I still look back, especially the first one right here in this nice red. And I do love how all the books come in different colors. There's more, it's hard to see, but you can see it then. Very colorful covers. So let's move on. This is a kind of a newer book I picked up. It's a movie making nerd by James Rolfe. I'm not sure many people are aware of a channel called Cinemassacre. Big fan of that channel. Big influence on me. So this is actually his autobiography. He just released not long ago, like I say, like a couple months ago. So pretty good read. I enjoyed reading it. And then you have some. I don't have a I do like anime and stuff like that, but I don't have a whole lot. I just have this manga and this light novel series here. But yeah, not much to say on them. We'll see if I get more of those, but it's fine. Then up here, of course, you have this shelf that you've seen before in videos. On the top shelf, this is where the collection starts. So over there is where the A's begin, and then we just work our way down until we get to here. So yeah, that's basically that. Let me just adjust my zoom in. There we go. Just a couple posters. I don't have that many posters. A lot of these came from like CD packagings and stuff like that. So like this one, this came in the Steve Perry Traces CD. It should be in here. I'm not going to get it out, but it came with this little mini poster, which is kind of cool. But then you have the UFO, this kind of this live in concert poster. This came in the Force It album, because I got the deluxe CD edition, so it actually came with this giant poster, which is very cool, especially how big it is. You don't really see that many, at least for me. Okay, and I've shown this before not that long ago. Of course, this is the Guess Who ornament, Christmas ornament. Okay, we get the point. But yeah, I kind of keep it there, because even though you don't always see it, it's like sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you don't. It just depends on the angle of where I put my phone at. So now let's go ahead, let's come down here. Of course, we have the vinyl. Here's, of course, the Sheer Heart Attack one that I showed not that long ago. Very happy to find that. And of course, we have all of these that Garrett gave me. That's probably the best one. But yeah, this is kind of where I'm going to put the vinyl for now. Obviously, there's going to be a point where I really do need to find a better place. But since I don't have that many, this will do. And plus, it makes kind of adds to the decoration in the background. I'm just going to cover this up. So of course, you see light here. I've shown this before in my 200 subscriber special, but this is how I get the purple light. Just get a lamp and put some colored cellophane paper over it. Nothing to it. Next, where should we go? Let's keep going on the desk. It's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in this like little thing, like tape and sunglasses, even though I don't really wear sunglasses in real life. There's the box cutter. What are these? Cat wipes for their ears. Yeah, don't ask why they're there. Let's keep moving, and then of course before we keep going, there's a bunch of pencils, pens, scissors, stuff I need, and more stuff in the back. So I just have this mug here because I was drinking something, but I never bothered to put it back. But it kind of fits. Yeah, it says "Live with Purpose." That's pretty good advice, I must say. Moving down, we have, of course, my computer. This one's turned off, but this one's on because you gotta make sure you gotta subscribe, of course. But anyhow, but yeah, I mentioned before, but having two monitors is very helpful. So I recommend it if you can. Here's my webcam that I use for live streams and stuff like that. I do want to upgrade it at some point, but right now it's not bad. You don't get the best quality, but for what it is, it's for a cheap one. It's a good one to get started. Then here's my microphone that I also use for live streaming, or if I need to record something. It's just a blue Snowball. It's a black one because I like black. But yeah, pretty good one. I think I got this for like 60 bucks, and they've had it for a number of years now, so pretty good. Here's my keyboard, and I like this one because it lights up, very helpful at night, and it can actually change color. So if you press this button right here, it actually changes the color. So you have that, and then you have this, and then you can turn it off, and then you're back at the beginning. As you can see, I've used this keyboard a lot. I'm starting to wear out some of the color on this one, but luckily I'm pretty much so skilled at a keyboard. I don't even need to know where it is. I kind of know where I'm at without even looking, so I'm pretty good with the keyboard. Okay, and then here is my headphones I use, when I'm working, stuff like that. Then we have this mouse, which also lights up. So that's pretty much the whole desk here. Let's go ahead, let's move up to here. Obviously, I've shown this before as well. This is where I put a lot of these like slim cases, or these like skinny digipacks, or these LP replicas, because they're very skinny, and they're compared to a jewel case, it wouldn't look good in my opinion. It'll be a pain to get out. But yeah, I keep them all here. I'm starting to run out of room in here, but it's still good for now. I don't get them that often, and then there's just junk in that area. I should really clean that out so I have more room. But here we have some paper. So we have some standard like line paper and stuff like that, and some colored paper. I don't really use any of these very often, but just in case, I'll just have them here for now. All right, almost done here. Let's move up to this whole area. Again, just more CD storage, all of them here, and then works their way down here. By the way, here is where I keep a lot of the CDs for the month. So you can see a little spoiler here. You have Soft Machine with their third album here. I'm not going to show them off now. Of course, that's for the CD haul at the end of the month. But I keep them there so if you look really closely in the background of my videos, during every month, you can kind of see the pile grow. It might move over here, but if you look closely, you'll see some CDs in the back. But that's why I'm just telling you why they're there. Then not much else to say. We have this Judas Priest poster, which came with the actually I can kind of move over here actually and show. It came with this like Rock'n'Rolla issue. It was just in there in the little sleeve there. On the back there's a different poster. I'm not going to show it, but I chose this side because it has like the album cover with the bottle cap and all that, so I kind of like that. Then we have last thing here. We have this camera. This is actually one of the cameras I used when I was very young. I filmed a lot of videos with this, but it's at this point it's kind of outdated. It's not really worth using anymore, but I keep it for display purposes. It kind of shows how far I've come since then. Of course, I'm using my phone right now, but this camera served me well, and just want to keep it. A couple more things here. I almost forgot to show these, but we have a lot of guitar picks and a lot of different types, because sometimes different picks affect how the bass sounds. So I have a bunch of different picks made out of different material. I've tried them all. You definitely do get some interesting sounds from the bass there, but I want to show those. And then you just have some SD cards just on the side here, because you never know when I'm going to need those. All right, that's a lot of the big stuff. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about probably the one thing that most people will be interested in, and that's this thing. Hold on a sec while I try to get it out. Here it is. Of course, that's my bass. Let's just leave it there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. But here it is. This is this is another thing you see kind of on off to the side is this base. I've had this base for over a year now. And you know, I played it not that long ago, because if you saw my Christmas short last year, and it definitely sounds all right. This is a cheap base, nothing expensive. It's just a standard P base with this like sunburst design. Very cool. Move up it. It's by Donner, which are pretty well known in terms of cheap bases, but for beginners, I think they're pretty worth it. But yeah, now he's got 4 strings. Yeah, you just have, I think this is volume and this is pitch control, so you can change it whatever sound you want. But yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Definitely going to be using this for a long time. Don't really have any desire to upgrade it, because, you know, if I want a more expensive bass, I'm going to have to really save my money. But I'm pretty happy with this one for now. And thus, that concludes this corner tour. So let me know in the comments what you think of the whole setup. If you want to see another part of my room, then, you know, comment that below. Because I do have an area dedicated to video games, so if you want to see that, you know, let me know, and I'll probably clean that area up so it'll look a little more presentable. But again, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye for now.